Want to talk about wealth inequality? No? All right.
The topic may be everywhere on the campaign trail.
You want to talk about wealth inequality in America?
Not really.
But off it, not so much.
Hey, you want to talk about wealth inequality? Oh, another time. We'll catch you later.
So,
we got some free pie here. Free pie?
we turned America's economic pie into a real one
This is the American pie.
and found a lot more people willing to address a simple question. Who gets what?
We have 5 plates.
Alrighty.
This represents everybody in America.
Okay.
So you've got your wealthiest 20% all the way down to your poorest 20%. And that is the American pie.
The pie itself represents about $98 trillion of household wealth in America. We asked people to dole it out as accurately as possible.
I guess start off with 2 slices.
On the
Here?
wealthiest? Okay.
Yeah.
How many pieces of the pie would you put on the middle class?
Put 4.
4. All right. That's the middle class.
Let's do half a piece to the poorest.
Like right in the middle there?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
So we're going to have to move some of the wealthiest to the lower class.
How much?
2 pieces.
To the lower middle?
Lower
Okay.
middle class.
Okay. So can I show you what
Yes.
reality looks like?
Not like this, obviously.
Unfortunately not.
No one was even close.
So it's actually 9 pieces of pie.
Wow.
Yeah. 90% of the wealth is right here in the top.
That's terrible.
Now, the upper middle class and the middle class, they share 1 piece. So these guys, they've got about 80% of a piece. They get 20% of a piece. And then the lower middle class, they've got 0.3% of a piece. Yeah, they have some crumbs there. There you go. That's what they get. And the poorest, they have no pie. In fact, they have less than no pie. They actually have a bill for pie. They're in pie debt. They owe pie.
People in the poorest 20% are, on average, more than $6,000 in debt.
It's very sad.
Yeah?
It's very sad. It's very depressing. I grew up here.
Really?
That was me.
Let me show you something else. So, even if you just look at the wealthiest and you go to the top 1%, so the wealthiest 1% of everybody, these people alone have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 slices of pie. What do you think?
I want to know who these people are.
Is that what you expected?
Not at all. Disturbing.
This election cycle,
It's time for a wealth tax.
Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders have promised to redistribute the pie, with a special tax on fortunes $50 million and up.
The wealthiest people in this country will start paying their fair share of taxes.
And polls show most Americans support the idea.
They should be giving a lot of that over here.
Do you think there should be an extra tax on the super wealthy?
Why not? They could afford it.
Yes, they should. Will it happen? Probably not.
No, you're not hopeful.
Not everyone is on board, as we found talking to people near some of the biggest yachts at the New York Boat Show.
That's against sort of the American way.
John Sheffield and Mark Tedford run an investment firm in Connecticut. They oppose the idea of a wealth tax.
It would be a total disaster. And I'd actually like for them to continue to promote it because they won't get elected in that way.
Wealth redistribution is always popular amongst the masses who don't have the wealth and not popular amongst the 1% that do.
Well,
So
I mean,
it's popular, but it doesn't make economic sense to me.
So help me understand that, because you're acknowledging that there is some unfairness here. There's a lot of people with not much, and there's a small fraction of people with a lot.
Right. I guess the alternative is, do we need a socialist economy where everyone has the same? That doesn't make sense either. A lot of people who have a lot have earned it and made it. They've started their own companies, they've grown businesses, they've worked hard, they've gotten good degrees, they've gone to school. They may have had more opportunity than others, but there's other people who just haven't done that.
A vote for any Democrat in 2020 is a vote for the rise of radical socialism and the destruction of the American dream.
The political fight will continue.
I have nothing else to offer but pie.
I'll take it.
But at our little table, redistribution was a hit.
If I'm going to take a piece, it will be from the excess.
Okay.
I'll take that pie over there.
This pie over here? You want the rich pie?
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie.
Rich people pie.